It is June 17th, about 10 a.m. in the morning. You're looking at my needle palm. It's in the south-facing corner of my house. It's been in the ground about 5 years. This is the 6th summer coming up. It's about 3.5 to 4 feet tall. It's got a lot of growth on it since I first put it in the ground as a little pup. It's actually working on its second trunk. You see that the first main one back in there, and then there's the second one right there. It's also got some fruit coming up. Yeah, I wish I had another palm to possibly pollinate this thing. It's got a lot of snow damage. If you see, you look at this frond right here, that's broken from the weight of the snow. I think next winter, hopefully we won't have such a severe winter. About 75 inches of snow we had last year compared to our average of about 15 inches. So the tips are a little burned here compared to Ron. He used the Easy Proof. He says he doesn't know if that works, but his definitely look fresher than mine because this is never protected. I never protect this palm, and it does pretty good. The lowest temperature it's ever seen is about 3 degrees Fahrenheit. Had an easy winter temperature wise. Last winter 12 degrees was our minimum temperature. Over here is my Sabal minor. It had its first winter in the ground this past winter. This is its second summer. As you can see, the leaves are finally becoming more like a palm instead of these single leaves. It's really exploding recently because of the heat that we've had. Today it's going to be about 88 degrees. Over the past couple weeks, like not this past week but the last week before that, it was up at the upper 80s basically every day. This week will be the same. Lows in the 70s, so this thing has really been exploding. We've been putting in a lot of growth here. This was unprotected as well. There's the needle palm there. Well, this is my house. I live in Lawnside, New Jersey. This looks like the grass is really brown and dried out from the heat. Haven't really got to water it as much as we should. So I'm going to take you around my house. That's basically it for the subtropicals right there. I'm trying to start a YouTube channel for everyone to post on. Hopefully it will catch on. Here's a yucca. This one actually got damaged in this winter by the snow. It's coming back now. Had a lot of snow because when we did the driveway, basically, you know, we're shoveling here and we're piling it over there. So it kind of got smashed. So he's coming back now. This is the front of my house here. Lawnside, New Jersey. This is a historically African American town. Basically a runaway slave came up here and purchased this property from abolitionists. So basically I'm kind of related to almost every single person in this town, so I do not date anyone from Lawnside. There's a street shot down the street. This is a new development in Lawnside. We've been here about 5 years. Here's my other yucca. The flowers came up on this kind of early this year because of the heat, so I had to cut those down. Here's another trunking yucca. I think I don't want to make a false ID on it, so I'm gonna leave that to you guys. You can see the trunk on there, and there's a pup growing right underneath it, a seedling. See, going right underneath it. It's got a nice amount of trunk on there. See that? You have to cut it back though to expose it. It's a nice yucca. Right here we have Japanese maple. My mom planted that. Unfortunately, she kind of planted it right up under this pin oak here that the developer put in. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. And over here we have more yuccas. Not as many as I forget who that was. Here's another one. There's another one right here. Right there. These are non-trunking yuccas. This one has a nice little trunk on it. Zoom in there. Nice little trunk on that yucca right there. This one also has a seedling growing right beside it. So this is the rest of my property. This property used to be covered in Virginia pine, but my dad and my mom decided to cut it down and open this up. So we have a lot of land for this area. That is, since we're like 15 minutes from Philadelphia. Forgot to show you right across the street. Well, right across the street right here we have a lot of my favorite native trees here. That's Virginia pine right there, and mixed in amongst that is willow oak. Some of my favorite native trees right across the street from my house. Big stand of Virginia pine right there. Used to be all over this property, but my parents didn't want to keep it. So go up here to my deck. This is where I had my graduation barbecue. Hasn't been stained in a while, so excuse the appearance. Come out here to eat barbecue. This is the view off the back of my deck. Some mimosa, naturalized here, growing like weeds basically. And the continuation of the brown grass from direct sunlight and the heat. No watering. I think almost everyone's basically given up watering their grass. So, but yeah, this is my house. This is South Jersey here. I hope others decide to post videos. Would love to see, your gardens. I hope to post many more videos. Me and Scotty, and hopefully others will join in. There's some Virginia pine right there. So not one of the southern yellow pines, but we have a few of those native to South Jersey. Hopefully I'll be able to make some videos of those. But that is I do like pine trees after palms, so I'll be making some videos of those as well. Alright, so this wraps up my first YouTube channel video. I hope you enjoyed it. As I walk back to the front of my house, it's already feels like at least 83 degrees out here right now. The sun's hitting pretty hard. So alright, that wraps up my first video. I hope to see a lot more from everyone. Later.